Welcome everyone to my first Biotech 1.4 RimWorld Let's Play series. My new colony is called the XenOrphanage. The XenOrphanage is being funded by 4 people, well, 3 people and a kid. Their ideology is emancipation, and they will accept all children in need. Our starting child is actually not an orphan, but is the child of single mom Zoe. Zoe is a brawler, melee fighter with a passion for nature and academia, aka mining, animals, and research. Then we have Poppy, who's industrious, asexual, and a cat person, and is going to be really a little bit of everything. Really good constructor, also a good doctor. And we have Night Divinity. Night Divinity, our third adult, is a Unicornian. Unicornian is a custom xenotype. Night Divinity is also a perfectionist, kind, fast learner, loves planting, art, and shooting. We also have Bubbles, our housekeeper cat, of course. Gammon is a 7-year-old, also a unicornian. They are kind with long, colorful hair and center horns. They are fast learners with strong immunity, but they also make poor miners, melee fighters, and crafters. Good thing we have Zoe and Poppy for those other roles in the colony. Start by reclaiming a little base that was a little bit run down, but we'll make for half of our walls. Will give us a good spot. It's also in this nice little mountain cove on the far side of our peninsula. So I think that'll work well. Plus we have geothermal right here. You always love that. And though it's not much, there is a little bit of fertile soil in the area. And I will say I did have a little bit of difficulty with this run getting started in the mod pack, so I did make some slight adjustments right around now. So if you notice anything out of the ordinary, that's why. Luckily, I was able to get the mod pack to work, and I didn't want to restart the run because I'm very happy with these starting colonists. Since Poppy is a big constructor, I'm going to force Poppy to construct the walls and the beds. Of course, I got to make sure we have a table. Table is very important. Don't want to eat without a table. Night Divinity is starting to already work on our planting. Bubbles is already trained to clean, which is a nice thing about getting them through the starting scenario. Zoe looks like delivering things to the chairs. We could put a little research bench in right here. Yeah, I think this little cove will be nice. Gammon, why are you all the way out there? Oh, you're collecting packaged survival meals. Actually, that's really nice. Thank you. Should I have Gammon doing work? I don't know. They're a kid. I want them to run around. But also, it might be kind of helpful if they haul and clean. Or like a little bit of everything. I don't know how these kid things work. We'll just have to keep an eye on Gammon's learning and growth tiers and make sure that they're taking enough time for learning activities. Speaking of, I queued up a school desk as well as the research bench, but I want the research bench prioritized first, so we're going to wait on that. Night Divinity's doing some repairs. Thank you, Night Divinity. Appreciate that. Zoe also doing some repairs. They're not as good at construction as Poppy, but they can definitely help with repairing things. I almost forgot. We need a bathroom. Yeah. Hygiene. In the mod pack. Always forgetting about this. It's okay. It's fine. We'll pretend like we had one right away. So we do have a latrine now and at least a tub with some water in it. It's not great, but it's something. Now we have the well. Perfect, Poppy. Gammon's running around and there's like this terrifying thing on the map. Exostrider midsection. I don't know if Gammon is safe. But nature running is good for little H. Gammon. I don't know. Why are you up in the middle of the night running around? Like outside in the middle of the night when everyone's asleep, you're just running around. That can't be safe. Are there predators? There's a timber wolf. It is up here. I don't know how I feel about that. We definitely need recreation. We have a decent amount of wood. Probably be good to make it out of wood. Says not enough wood stored. We're making everything out of wood. We just need to cut some more trees. And also like a chest table. Usually I start with the horseshoe pin and a chest table. We also have modded recreation in this pack. The miscellaneous training mod. Next up on our construction orders, in addition to the research and the lesson, the school desk, we're also going to need to get paste and wind power going. The wind turbines, I mean, unless you're going to do a wood fuel, which we don't really, I don't think we have enough trees to do that. The wind turbines are best bet. We're going to try to get to solar panels pretty quickly. We're going to need it. Poppy's doing a pretty good job building that freezer. Let's also deconstruct all this limestone and recover it for building walls. I don't want Poppy doing this too late. Just organizing the base a little bit right now. H. Gammon's really cute with their blue hair and their little horn. It's adorable. Yeah, Night Divinity, you're gonna have to cut down all these trees. So that way when we actually do build this, it works. Visitor, cool. We're gonna actually cut the cherry tree. Oh, they're doing a lesson. Poppy, what are you teaching H. Gammon? Intellectual, heck yes. H. Gammon's already almost a 3.5 in intellectual. That's awesome. H. Gammon's passionate about planting and animals. I'm sure they'll make a wonderful colonist someday. So he started a new research simple decorations. Okay, so I have a mod where when I don't select a research, they will do research on whatever is the cheapest. I'm going to actually change it to batteries. I want them to be researching batteries. We did get this freezer made. Poppy did it, of course. Let's set all of the food to go in here. And we'll make sure that the cooler is cold enough. And then, of course, we also want to make sure our hoppers are prioritized really high. And for some reason, I can't click on them when there's something in it. There we go. I'll do it the other direction. Okay, so now they're linked. And let's just make sure that meat and vegetarian are on there. Perfect, nothing rotten. Okay. Good. I like the linking a lot. I like linking the stockpiles. Clara, the visitor, is eating inside our base. Night Divinity's starting to move some of the food. Doing like a little loop around the base. But that's actually going to be a chimney. It's not going to be a door outside. Oh, they left us a gift. Fire foam pop pack. Wait, that's incredible. Night Divinity's wearing it now. Also got a lot of plants going already, Night Divinity. That looks great. Do have VGP's vegetable garden, so you will see some modded plant life. Hence the cherry trees. And of course, I like to use growing zones for wind turbines so then there are no trees there. You have to grow anyway, and unless you have super fertile soil somewhere else, this is an easy way to do it. You could also like floor the area, throw down some cheap concrete or something, but I figure I have to grow anyway, so I might as well grow around the wind turbines. I think this area is going to be pretty defensible. It's a nice little cove in the mountain near the water. I think we're going to be able to do a pretty good job with it. We definitely, an orphanage is going to be primarily children. So that's going to be a bit challenging. Let's set up H. Gammon with a little bit of like a midday nap and some recreation. And of course, everyone should get some recreation. So area 1 is in our mountain cove. It's just to keep H. Gammon from going too far since they are a little kid. We don't want them to get hurt. My plans with Emancipation are to try to buy every slave we can, and then we will immediately do an emancipation ritual for them, and hopefully some of them will choose to join us. We are not going to be recruiting any colonists. We are not going to be forcing anyone to join the colony. The only way we are going to be able to take colonists is with them willingly joining us. That said, I think part of our ideology also includes not needlessly killing people. So we might sometimes capture people to tend them and free them. I think that would be reasonable, though it may be costly. And we might have to wait until we have a little bit of a medicine stockpile before we can really do that comfortably. I also think it's a good idea maybe to, instead of cutting down all these fruit trees, maybe we'll relocate some of them. So there is this magazelle. I'm not really that worried about it, but I am going to bring all of my people into position to shoot it. You got this. Night Divinity is melee, remember? Zoe is melee, remember? Night Divinity is a good shooter. Poppy is not that great, but is capable. Actually, none of them are that great, but they'll get better. Night Divinity's passionate about shooting, so they'll get better. Poppy has no passions and low skills. Zoe just reached level 6 in intellectual. That's what I'm talking about. When they're passionate. H. Gammon stone cutting. Not getting any crafting experience for that. I don't know that I want you doing things that you're not learning from. Unless it's like hauling and cleaning. I may need the help hauling and cleaning. Therefore, I think H. Gammon and everyone else should do training. Because when we have that, that'll be good. H. Gammon's passionate about planting. Oh, since it looks like you'll be here for a while, H. Gammon thinks you should give your faction name. We're going to make this settlement the XenOrphanage, because that's what we are. That's our settlement. And I think our faction can be the Unicornians. I know that we don't have a full society of just Unicornians, but we're more open to xenotypes than that. But that is our custom xenotype, so we'll be the Unicornians. And I think Zoe, you know, having previously had a relationship with the Unicornian, and Poppy just being Poppy, I think that they're, you know, they're definitely allies of the Unicornians. All right, well, H. Gammon is passionate about planting. Already a level 5 in planting and animals. Wow. I think, oh, look at you. Watching work be performed. Oh, look at you learning from Night Divinity with your horns. Okay, I love this. We have unicorns. Although I will say, I kind of feel like Zoe should be sleeping in the bed next to H. Gammon. I might swap those around a little bit. Need defenses, need batteries. I know. We need a lot of things. We have a freezer. We have a bathroom. We have research. We have plants. There are some good things that have happened. We can also I'm gonna get Age Gaming to help a little bit with stone cutting. I think I might like turn it off sometimes. We have Age Gaming scheduled for a lot of free time, so they will do learning activities. Like right now, floor drawing. Look at them floor drawing. It looks a little funny because it's under the blueprints for the wall, but it's fine. Of course, we're planning some Tinctoria. We would like dye. We're gonna try to like, you know, color our base somehow. Make it feel like a fun place for children and emancipated slaves, I suppose. But we need workers. I figure emancipated slaves would be down to help us like run the orphanage if they choose to join, right? If they choose to join, then they probably want to join and help. Zoe successfully tamed a housekeeper cat. It is now called Housekeeper Cat 1. Nice. I don't know if we're going to keep a second housekeeper cat, but with one on the map, I couldn't not tame it. So I guess we'll start training it up and we'll decide later. I think anytime a housekeeper cat comes on the map, you should tame it. It is also a mod and it is silly and they are a little bit of OP, but they're incredible. Oh, okay, so Poppy just got intact transponder. Excuse me? You could read valuable information from it. The massive mech is smashed and fused into a solid piece. You must destroy it to retrieve transponder. Be careful, the incendiary weapon cells look unstable and will detonate after you do some damage. Okay, so it's gonna explode, but there's a transponder inside, and the transponder, you could read valuable information from it. Interesting, sounds cool. Okay, so HGammon's learning is now up at 98%. We don't yet have enough power. Oh, raid, toxin party. Okay, they're gonna prepare for a while, all the way up there. Perfect. Everyone just stay around the base. The raiders are approaching for their attack now. It's getting later in the night. I set HGammon inside so they're idle because they're stuck inside. But we gotta keep them safe. Alright, Chun is coming. Hopefully we'll take them out with just shots. That would be perfect. Zoe doesn't really have any armor yet. Anxious, nimble, trigger happy, crafty. Wow, this person's actually like kind of good. They're genie. What's that? Designed to be engineers, natural aptitude with machines, emotionally cold and calm. They are also fragile and vulnerable to pain. Interesting. You know, we aren't recruiting anyone, but I also feel like maybe we wouldn't just like leave them to die, right? We don't have a prison to tend and release. So, okay, and also like just because we're gonna save their life doesn't mean we're not gonna take their stuff. They did try to attack us, so don't just tend. Let's strip, okay, and then we'll tend. And this will be good tending experience for Poppy, who's passionate but only at level 6. Yeah, we'll take all their clothes. We'll haul them back in so they don't put their clothes back on. Definitely that medicine. Haul the silver, haul the hat. We need this stuff. If they can get up and walk away, they can get up and walk away. I think that's fair. HGammon is in grounds. That might be a little bit dangerous. Why don't we reassign you to inside until this person leaves, and let's just expand inside so you have a little bit more room to roam and you can access the food and stuff. Okay, there you go. We need to get the pace going. Okay, so the person is tended now. After you eat your meal, can you haul in the last 2 things? And I mean, they're downed, which is why they're shaking on the ground, but they have been tended. And honestly, they're not really in bad shape. They should get up and walk away. It's just because they're frail. The genie thing. Not frail. They're fragile. HKM drawing on the floor again. Okay. It's fine. Go to sleep. Hey, look at this. Chana is walking away. Keeping an eye on Poppy up here. Poppy's deconstructing some walls, reclaiming some resources. It looks like Poppy's gonna be fine. Chana is going the other direction. Checking out what we can hunt. The gazelle are kind of far away. I mean, we could definitely hunt them, but let's hunt some stuff that's closer first. Like this turkey is very close. And some of these smaller things, the guinea pigs, definitely, I want to hunt the guinea pigs. Their leathers are very valuable. They're like 5 silver each usually. It's just a lot better than other leathers. Make them into like cowboy hats or something. Ooh, that's definitely an ancient danger. Zoe's now level 7 intellectual. Incredible. These fast learner. Oh, Zoe's not a fast learner. Zoe's just passionate? Yeah. Well, we're going to leave it there for today's episode. You will have to make sure you come back for more. Thank you so much to my generous supporters, everyone who supports me over on Twitch and Patreon. I really appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more.